Here's the, when you're camping, say it's middle of winter or cold. This is June 22nd, but I'm at 9,300 feet, so it's cold. It's 44 degrees possibly. It will get down to about 38 tonight. Say you're out camping. I don't like campfires, but some people do. Here's clean the dishes. But anyways, per se, if you want to stay warm at night, there's a trick, and I've never seen anyone show it before. They come up with every kind of do this, do that, per se, that you can never imagine. But I've done one that's incredibly efficient, and it's if you like having a campfire. That's the problem. So say that campfire, you've got it roaring, and you know, it's going great, and you've got your fire going. What you do is you take a rock, and you want kind of a flat one. This one here is a good example. And it's kind of about the right size, and it's kind of 4 or 5 inches thick. You want something similar to this. It'll maybe slightly bigger. That's a pretty good one though. Nice solid rock. So you got your fire going, and say you've got red hot coals, and you bury this down into the coals. So your fire's going, and put that in and get it red hot. So say it's getting 9 o'clock, the sun's down, and what you want is that rock to be red hot. And if it's dark out, you'll actually see it glowing, especially depending on what's in the rock. If it has minerals in it, iron ore, if it's got iron ore, the iron ore will actually be glowing red hot. Different minerals will be glowing if it has nickel, palladium, different, you know, silver, well, gold. If it has gold in it, the gold will actually flow out of it. But anyways, you want it red hot. And what you're going to do, you need a means of picking it up, a pair of tongs. That's about a 16-pound rock. So you need to get that rock over to your tent. And what you do is then you get it over to your tent, and there's a couple different ways to do it. But I've done it a couple times where if it's not that cold out and I'm not that worried, you know, I just want a little extra heat, I'll take my vestibule and I'll just dig down an area down here, and I'll, you know, with a shovel or stick or etc. But dig down, and then you put the rock down in it, but make sure you have that rock at least 7 inches deep. I mean, 7 inches of soil on top of the rock. So if the rock is 5, 6 inches, 7, 12 inches deep, the hole, and dig it down in, and, you know, even get deeper back inside underneath the vestibule. And then make sure, but 7 inches seems to be the best depth for it, because you want the heat from the rock to dissipate throughout the night. You don't want to lose all the heat all at once. Another means, say I'm in this tent, my feet are over in this area. You say your feet are get cold at night, which I do. You know, one of these people, my feet are cold at night. I'm going to go in this area. I'm going to dig up underneath, and I'm going to dig a good deep hole, and I'll even dig it long inside, and I'm going to put the rock up underneath. But make sure you have have that amount of soil on top. You want 7 inches minimum. If you make it any less, it's going to feel great at first, and then the heat's going to be gone. But even this size tent, which is really large, that one rock there, if it's red hot, which it takes about 2.5 hours, 2 hours in a good sized fire, that rock will be red hot, and it will keep that tent nice, warm, and comfortable even in the coldest temperatures. So I was in Utah camping, and it got down to 10 degrees, and it was bitter. That was pretty bitter cold. And the rock I use is pretty similar to that one. And I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was so warm that I woke up realizing I had subconsciously pushed all the bedding off of myself. So I was lying there with no sleeping bag, no blankets, anything. And that was at 10 degrees below zero. Not 10 degrees, but below zero. So it was bitterly cold, yet that one rock had kept that tent so warm that I was lying there without any bedding on top of me. And I wasn't just warm, I had overheated. So it works amazingly well.